Not guilty.
The young man, Richard Anthony Jones, was convicted of the aggravated robbery of a woman in a Walmart parking lot. Jones was charged with the crime despite having a clear alibi. He was at a birthday party and was seen by several people. He was still charged with the crime because he looked almost exactly like the man who was eventually identified as the suspect. 17 years ago, Jones was at his girlfriend's birthday party with his friends and his girlfriend's family. He even went to a movie with his girlfriend the next day and cleaned up the mess after the party. But the next night, Jones was taken away from his home by the police without even knowing what happened. It was not until he was brought to trial that a witness identified Jones as the light-skinned Hispanic or African-American who stole a woman's wallet outside a Walmart in Kansas and caused her to fall and injure her. Jones tried to defend himself, even providing an obvious alibi and testimonies from guests at the birthday party, but the parking lot security guard and the driver who took the real suspect away insisted that it was Jones. The victim also admitted this in the preliminary hearing and trial. Therefore, Jones's evidence did not affect the jury's judgment, and Jones, who had a criminal record, was eventually sentenced to 19 years in prison for aggravated robbery. Jones appealed repeatedly, but failed miserably, but he did not give up hope. After being wrongly imprisoned for 17 years, he finally got help from the Innocence Project team. They found surveillance videos from other angles of the parking lot at that time and provided this information to the witnesses at that time. After recomparing the facial features from other angles, he could no longer firmly determine that Jones was the robber. Later, it was learned that when the witnesses compared the photos at the police station to lock the suspect, Richard and the real murderer, Ricky Lee Amos's registration photos, looked almost identical. After a rough conclusion, the police immediately arrested Richard. Since the statute of limitations for the crime has expired, Richard cannot prosecute Amos again if he has accusations against him. Although the state government paid him $1.1 million in compensation, Richard was forced to be treated as the real murderer and missed 17 years of good times, while the real murderer was not punished. Do you think this is fair? Leave your thoughts in the comments section.